And joining us again as Mr. Microphone for the Cup Lights, the announcer emeritus of Holland Speedway, Mr. Ken Hangauer Jr.
I'll tell you what, my dictionary don't have that word in it, Rick, so you're going to have to explain it to me. But whatever it says, if it's good, I love it.
It means that you buy the beer.
I buy the beer. Boy, we went through that a few times. Always great to see John Beachy coming back and joining us here at the Holland International Speedway. Okay, here's the way the field will assemble for this one. It'll be Paul Alberti in the SPS car number 44. He will start on the pole. Outside of him, it looks like it'll be the 25 car. We understand a driver change in that machine. The car number 25 will be driven by Glenn Antonazio out of Amherst, New York in the Chevrolet. The car number 30, the Mott's Juice Machine, the car number 30, and that is Al Shaw. He hails from Lockport, New York. The car number 3G, and that will be Danny Tiber. Danny Tiber out of Darien in the PGT Services Graf General Tire Chevy. Moving along behind him, it'll be the car number 21, the former driver here in the Pro Modified Division, Brian Weber of Franklinville in the Ford, the Western Automotive Cook Sitco car. The car number 72, and that is the lady driver out of Oshawa, Ontario, Terry McDonald. Terry McDonald in the car number 72. Car number 37, he won the rained out feature a little bit earlier on. That's the Mongoose, Eddie Murray, out of Eden, the Salem's Hot Dog Ted Hot Dog car. The car number 8, that's Jeff Beerley out of Lakeview in the Little Wonders car number 8. The car number 28, that's a Ford, Michael Suprinsky from Lancaster in the Sam's Club Ford. That's the starting field for the first round of qualifying. So we had a driver change, as we said. Jeff Morehouse, he drove the rained out feature. Glenn Antonazio told me on pit road a little bit earlier tonight that he would drive the balance of the schedule. So he is on board the car number 25, Glenn Antonazio. The field of cars now, they move back in the sun field, out of the sun field into the shadows. And now the sun's setting over there along the back straightaway. But anyways, in the corner, they have a clear view up here. Here they come now. They'll come down. And Doug Carn Sr. drops the green flag right on the brake. The car number 44. Paul Alberti, he grabs the lead. Couple of cars bump and bang down there. But look at the 30, the Mott's Juice Machine, the Chevrolet of Al Shaw in Lockport, New York. He moves right up in second spot in this 10-lap qualifying round. So it's Alberti. He runs with the lead. The 30 car of Al Shaw in second. The car number 21, Brian Weber, rides in third. The Mongoose, Eddie Murray, he is in the fourth spot. But the battle is still raging now for the fifth and sixth position between the Little Wonders, car number 8 of Jeff Beerley, and the 25 of Glenn Antonazio. Also trying to move up into contention and move up in the top 5 position, the car number 3G of Danny Tiber of Darien. And Tiber now moving along the field now at single file as they come off the corner. Look at Alberti. I'll tell you what, Alberti has turned up the wick in car number 44 to scoot away and open up a commanding lead here with 7 laps to go. Still early in this 10-lap qualifying event. Brian Weber now in the Ford. He looks down to the inside of the Mott's Juice Machine of Al Shaw. And now he steps back in line as they come down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, the car number 44 of Paul Alberti. He is sailing along out front, leaving the balance of the field riding in his wake. So Weber continues to debate the second and third position, but Shaw trying to hold him at bay. Shaw's car now slides up the banking a little bit and opens the door downstairs for the car number 21 of Brian Weber. But Weber, he races side by side. Alberti loves it. While they're side by side, he is slipping away and driving away in this one. So he comes to the stripe one more time. 3 to go. 3 to go. 7 down, ladies and gentlemen. 3 more laps to go. Paul Alberti sailing along out front. The balance of the field trying to run him down, but the laps are coming down quickly to a conclusion. The popsicle sticks are up with 2 to go. So Alberti, he is checked out in the field, but the battle continuing. And now the Mongoose, Eddie Murray, remember, he won. Boy, I'll tell you, he tucks right up on the rear deck lid of the Brian Weber Ford, gives him fits. They come off the corner. The final go-around, look at Eddie Murray. I'll tell you what, Murray is right there on the rear bumper of the car 21. Jeff Beerley now trying to come up, and they're going to come to the stripe, no question. Paul Alberti, easy winner, but it's not so easy. Second is Brian Weber. Al Shaw will be third to the 30 car. The 37 of Eddie Murray will be fourth spot, and I believe, and Rick can check me on this, I think the 8 car of Jeff Beerley, yeah, Rick, give me thumbs up, so Jeff Beerley completed the top 5. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, this is a brother team. Paul drives here. I don't think he's been in Victory Circle yet this year here at Holland Speedway. So how about a nice round of applause? Nice Holland Speedway welcome for the driver of car number 44, Paul Alberti, in for the victory. So the 44, the Chevrolet, the SPS Temps Stripping Bookite machine car of Paul Alberti. They have 6 offices, incidentally, for their temporary services. And I asked him what office I could go to get a job, and he told me an office. And when I got over there, they had moved the office. So I guess he didn't want me to have a temporary job with SPS Services. So the second qualifying round on the lineup chute on the pit road. So, second round of qualifying coming up as the 925-pound, 81-inch wheelbase cars come out. Yamaha snowmobiles, every car, they're spec cars. They have a 13-inch wide Hoosier tire that every car is campaigned on. First car will be the car number 20 of John McClure. Johnny out of Perry, New York. McClure dealership's Farm Family Chevrolet. Next up, it'll be the car number 4, Donnie Adamczak, the Hawk Collision Robertson Enterprises Chevy. Danny, Canisius College grad out of Sloan, New York. Leo Becker, the Lightning Marine the anchor towing, Lightning towing car. The car number 6 for Leo Becker, he's out of Depew, New York. The Mighty Taco Ford, the car number 11, that is Bill Bird and Bill from Akron. Car number 74, former NASCAR late model driver here at the Speedway. It'll be John Spores, Johnson Brothers Chevrolet, Kendall Oil, car 74 for Johnny Spores. The defending champion, driving hurt, as I said. He had a couple injured wrists after a mishap yesterday. It'll be Billy Cowell, the Ted's Hot Dog Chevy, the car number 17. Billy was a former multi-time winner in the Enduro events over the years. Turned his attention the last 2 years. He's the defending champion and fresh off a victory last night at the Spencer Speedway. The Bramer Trailer Sales, Herd of Laughter, car number 31. That is Shane Riffle, Shane on the southern tier of Kennedy. The car number 77, brand new driver to the series, and that is, I'm sorry, this is the Dennis Tiber car of Darien, a Ford. His ride was wrecked last night. The car number 12, and that is Robin Cook out of Plymouth, Michigan, in a Ford. The car number 12, first time I believe he's been out this year. Car number 90, 89, working the back of the pack, John Price of the Colton, the Price Trucking, Samuel and Son Chevrolet. So, second round of qualifying. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this event will be 10 laps in distance. So, John McClure and Donnie Adamczak starting up front. McClure got a Perry. Adamczak from over south, east of Buffalo, I guess it is, in Sloan, New York. Leo Becker in the car number 6. He fills on the inside. On the outside, looks like it'll be the 11 car of Billy Bird. Here they come down, greet up with the green flag. They're underway. And the field of cars, they bring them off the second corner, bring them quickly up to race speed, and look at this. Talk about a traffic jam. Man, oh man, everybody is side by side, nose to tail, as they complete lap number 1. 1 down, 9 more laps to go. Boy, look at the traffic up front. A very hectic front end of this field. And now it's Donnie Adamczak in car number 4. He drops the car down to the yellow safety line, trying to hold off the assault of Billy Bird. John McClure, Billy Cowell in the car number 17. And now he can find something working for him on the outside of the racetrack. The 77 car of Dennis Tiber, as we said, his car receiving heavy damage last night at Spencer Speedway. So he is relegated to a backup ride tonight in the 77. Billy Bird comes up, so it is Chevrolet on the outside, Ford on the inside, battling for the top spot. So the Ford and Chevrolet fans have got something to yell about right now. As down to the inside goes the Billy Bird, car number 11 out of Akron, New York. Donnie Adamczak, a former sportsman driver at the Lancaster Speedway. Giving it all he's got. Here comes Billy Cowell. Cowell waiting out in the wings for his opportunity to make a move at the halfway point. 5 down, 5 more to go. The field now single file off turn number 2. They attack that tricky turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Adamczak, hammers it back to the stripe with 4 laps to go. Billy Bird riding right there in his tire tracks in car number 11. The Chevrolet leads the Ford Ford down the back straightaway. A Chevy in third, a Ford in fourth, a Chevy in the fifth position. But don't count out John Price. Price is always a heck of a finisher in these events. The Price Trucking, Samuel & Son Chevrolet, big car to the inside now of Shane Riffle. Riffle out of Kennedy, New York, trying to hold off the assault, hold his position on the Speedway, but he's got company. Look at this now. Dennis Tiber goes to the inside of Billy Cowell. Tiber in a Ford, trying to take over the third spot as he goes door handle with Billy Cowell. Cowell unable to hold him off. Are they going to put Cowell out the dry on the high side as the white flag is out? One more trip around for Donnie Adamczak, the slow New York driver. Trying to pull away now from Billy Bird. Two more turns of the wheel coming up. Here comes the leader to the stripe. The victory, Donnie Adamczak, Billy Bird second. Dennis Tiber will be third. Billy Cowell in for four. And then, I don't know, the scores might have to call that one between the 89 and of John Price. And the other competitor, let's see, I can look over Rick Mooney's shoulder, I guess, and here's what he's got.
That's how I had it.
Well, you're probably a lot righter than I am. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's down there in Victory Circle. How about a nice round of applause for the Canisius College Golden Griffin in Victory Circle. Donnie Adamczak out of Sloan, New York, in for the victory, piloting the Hawk Collision Robertson Enterprises Chevrolet. Moving down very quickly now, the top five, it'll be Donnie Adamczak, the victor. Billy Bird, car 11, will be second. Dennis Tiber, the 77 third. Billy Cowell, car 17, will be four. And unofficially, we'll credit the 31 car, Shane Riffle, completing the top five. Well, Rick, we got something I know that a lot of the folks love to see here at Holland Speedway. My eyes are not deceiving me, could we have a figure eight contest coming up?
We very well may. We have two more